You know, we can't have that. Americans support the SAVE Act, and obviously that's the will of the people. Now, I want to ask you about this because some Senate Democrats are now vowing this new series of war power votes. They are trying to get Hegseth and Marco Rubio in to testify. It seems like they're just not getting the message that President Trump has authority to do this under the Constitution here. And they're threatening more votes. But we also know today, Senator Johnson, you have President Trump going into the areas like Ohio and also Kentucky, where you had Warren Davidson in the House and Thomas Massie rebuking the president. And President Trump is making, you know, very clear. Thomas Massie, he says, the worst Republican in his Truth Social. So he's kind of going into a place in a state where they could really have some change here. And you wonder why they're trying to, in such a critical time and stage of Operation Epic Fury, curb the president's power.
Well, first of all, I think Senate Democrats and others are proving why we can't have 535 commanders in chief. It's just completely unworkable. And our founders understood that, which is why they made the president the commander in chief. There's no way we would have had the element of surprise to be able to take out the head Ayatollah there. Had they come and consulted with Congress, even behind closed doors, that would have leaked. Simply wouldn't have worked. So again, Iran was a menace. It is a menace. It had to be dealt with. President Trump had the courage to do it. It's not risk-free. This is, I think, quite honestly, a long way from being over where we can secure the Strait of Hormuz. And right now, I think that's probably the most important point is we need to secure the Strait. As long as Iran can menace and take out ships, it's not secure.
No. In fact, one former official from France is saying it's a suicide mission, civilian or military, to go through there right now. There's a story close to your heart, and it is a terrible disease, Duchenne muscular dystrophy, but there's hope when you get the right medicine. I want to play a little bit of a mother who said it kept her son from being in a wheelchair. Very important medicine that you were highlighting as well yesterday. I'll play this and talk about the importance on the other side with you.
Doctors consistently tell us how remarkable his condition is compared to other boys his age with Duchenne. Like most middle schoolers, his favorite time of day is PE class, which he attends 5 days a week for 1 hour at a time. Nothing makes him happier than playing basketball in our driveway and throwing our football, a football with his brother and dad. Moments like these matter. And moments like these should not be taken away when a safe treatment already exists. However, access to his medication has now been halted in the U.S.
Can this be reversed, Senator Johnson? What can you do about this?
I hope it will be. We held that press conference yesterday. This is about a drug called adalurin. It's been available under compassionate use. In 2017, the FDA advisory panel, even though 50 to 60 Duchenne muscular dystrophy families were there begging for this drug to continue to be made available, they voted 10-1 saying no. It's inexplicable. I don't know how any human being can listen to families of these patients. They know what the end state of the disease is. They know this drug is working, and yet tell them no. It's not your right to decide that. It's our bureaucratic right. So, yeah, I'm hoping President Trump is paying attention to this, can reverse not only this decision, but there are other drugs, other therapies for rare diseases that, again, inexplicably, the FDA is issuing what they call complete response letters, which means that's the denial letter. Again, has to be a different approval process, more compassion shown to rare diseases.
Well, she was speaking from the heart, and it certainly is a story we want to continue to follow. Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson, it's always good to have you with us, sir. Thank you.
Have a good day.